Hello, good people. Welcome back. Happy Halloween. Today, I come dressed as every Karen's worst nightmare, the Walmart hourly supervisor. I couldn't find my assistant manager backer from back in the day, but I think the support manager role is actually kind of funnier. But yeah, NovaEthos cooked up a zombie deck for me, so we are playing some zombies, and we are playing, of course, some teched out cool cards. I did mention that I kind of wanted it to be for a Halloween episode, so the King of Zombies has given me Pumpking, the King of Ghosts. We've got that along with Castle of Dark Illusions here, of course. We have Call of the Mummy, a card that people just absolutely love to see in a bunch of zombie decks. I love this card as well. We have a couple of Drag Down into the Graves, which I think is sweet here. A couple of Tribute to the Dooms. We have a Tutan Mask, which I actually think is kind of a little bit of an underrated card here. Like, this card stops Sakuretsu armor and Book of Moon and stuff like that. It's actually not that bad. Apart from that, of course, we do have a bunch of just like competitively good cards in zombies. We have our Pyramid Turtle, Regenerating Mummy, a couple of Spirit Reapers, a couple of Kokies here. We have these 4 good cards that need no introduction, whole bunch of Book of Lives. This is pretty much how I like to play zombies. Even 3 copies of Solemn Judgment, absolutely love it. We even have some more spice down here in the side. We've got a couple of Vampire Lords to go along with a Deck Devastation Virus. Got a couple Skill Drains, a card that I also think is a bit underrated in zombies. This deck is sweet. Once again, shout out to NovaEthos for building this deck for me. Let's get out onto the ladder, have a spooky time. All right, we've got our first match here against Pyro. My randomizer has not been working recently, so we're just going to go with Paper Gang. Have a fun time tonight. All right, we are not going first here, but that is A-okay. Give the opponent the U2. Not a bad hand here. Regenerating Mummy with Nobleman of Crossout. Time to get some beats going. Maybe Spirit Reaper with Nobleman of Crossout. Either we can, take out this opponent's back row, or we get to rip a card out of their hand. I like that. Regenerating Mummy is a little bit better with Call of the Haunted, but I think Spirit Reaper here, well, the upside is just too good for me to ignore. So let's go ahead and throw that out. And let's go ahead and knock this face down monster. Oh, Deco getting out of here. Awesome. Get those out of your deck, opponent. I don't have any of those cards. I was about to say I don't play good cards, but we got some good cards in this deck. What happened here? I think I meant to shuffle and I milled a card instead. My bad. Okay. So Spirit Reaper, come on in. Ooh, we get the card too? All right. This is pretty nice. Let's get rid of this. Notably, the opponent did not get rid of a 3rd Deco. Could either have 1 in hand, or maybe they're just playing 2. Some turbo decks do only play 2. Hitting the Chaos Sorcerer is pretty nice. I am going to set this Call of the Haunted. I wish I could actually just keep the Koki mill to the graveyard. That'd be very nice here. Opponent picks up Thunder Dragon off the top. Okay. Well, if they have another Chaos Monster, I've got Snatch Steal, so that's actually not too bad for me. They have a face down monster. Okay, it was just a jog. That's fine. Tribe Infecting Virus. Okay, that's fine. Okay, looks like, yeah. I'm just going to get rid of Spirit Reaper. That's fine. I can run over Tribe, no problem. Can't call back the Spirit Reaper, unfortunately, but hey, we got the plus out of it, right? Ooh, Koki. Well, I wish I had Call of the Mummy. That would go pretty hard here. But let's just summon out Regenerating Mummy. If they have an answer for this, like Regeki Break back here, of course, we can just call it back and just kind of obliterate everything the opponent has. They're checking out the graveyard here. I'd actually really like for them to Regeki Break here, because that would just take more resources away from them, help simplify the game state a little bit. And I think that's good for me with Snatch Steal. Obviously, they would just ditch the other Thunder Dragon, but they are just going to lose the Tribe. Okay. So we pick up a plus there. And yeah, I'm just going to pass the turn. This is fine. See what the opponent's got for us. We do know only about the Thunder Dragon in hand. Would love some more info. Just like, I don't know, Play your own copy of Drag Down into the Grave, opponent. Another Koki. Yeah, well, that's not the best. If this is a spy, though, I would like to have the Koki out, but I don't think I want to tribute the Regenerating Mummy. I think I'm just going to summon Sangan. And I'm going to attack. If it's spy, it's spy. I can summon out Koki on the next turn. It's fine. It's Sangan. Okay. Okay. That's fine, too. Opponent can pick up their Serpent or whatever they want to here, which would make a Raigeki break better. And given that they thought so much on the attack into... Well, maybe it's not if we're getting spy here. I was going to say, given that they thought so much, I could potentially see this being a Raigeki break. But that's fine. If they want to set spy, I can just tribute Sangan for Ryukoki. That is A-okay with me. All right. And there's a set monster. Mirror Force. Not amazing. What am I getting with this Sangan is the thing. Nah, I'm just going to go ahead and tribute it off. All right. Sangan effect. Let's go searching. We do have a Sinister Serpent here. But... Castle of Dark Illusions, anybody? I kind of want this Spirit Reaper. Maybe I do just get Serpent. Serpent's pretty good. It makes a lot of follow-up plays pretty good. Yeah, I'll just get the Serpent. I think that's okay. And I'll just attack with the Koki. If this is spy and they happen to not have the second in deck for whatever reason, then we would get an attack with Regenerating Mummy directly, but yeah, this is okay. Do I want to set Mirror Force? Not really. What's it really helping with? Koki kills BLS, so like they have to banish anyway. I'm just going to pass the turn. No reason to throw the Mirror Force into Heavy Storm, I don't think. Could be wrong about that. I can't really see what's punishing me here. For keeping it in hand, that is. Opponent having to think. We still only know about Thunder Dragon in hand. Since they set their spy, they got off of Sangan. One Sork is gone. We have Snatch Steal to deal with any Chaos monster. Tsukuyomi the spy? That's fine. They will get to get another spy, but, you know, that's not the end of the world, right? Ooh, Trap Dust Shoot's very good here. I could tribute Mummy for Koki, but I don't really think that's what I'm about here. I kind of want to move Mummy to defense just in case this is a Mirror Force here. Because if they Mirror Force just the Koki, that's totally fine with me. Sure. I've got this Call of the Haunted. I can bring it back. No big deal. Ring of Destruction. Okay, that's fine. We both take 2,400. Yeah, I'm just going to call it back now. It's okay, opponent. All right, Koki, come on down. And let's attack into the spy. They get a second one, or a third one, I guess it would be at this point. No big deal. Yeah, that's fine. Do I want to set my Serpent? They have Tsukuyomi, so if they want to knock, like, they're more likely to go after one of these, and I could tribute for a Koki on the next turn. I do just have Snatch Steal to tribute for Koki, right? And this way I can just, like, keep knock completely dead. Yeah, let's not run into knock here. Let's just set Trap Dust Shoot, I think. Pass the turn. Ah, they're going to Raigeki break the Dust Shoot? Okay. I was right. This was Raigeki break at least. So, I mean, that's fine. Opponents immediately go into the graveyard. Snatch Steal the Koki. Okay, that's... Yeah, I mean, I could be dead here. Summon BLS, kill me. Sook. Oh, Sook, knock, kill me? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's gonna be good enough, unfortunately. The Snatch Steal pretty good here. But let's just go to game 2. I didn't have to call the Koki. I could have set the Serpent, I guess. But, I mean, the opponent still just kills me there, I guess. Let's Well, I guess I would have gotten to have kept the trap dust shoot, so maybe not. Maybe I should have set the mirror force, but I don't really think I needed to do that. I don't know. Let's bring in the creature swaps. I think I like these here. I like skill drain. We're gonna bring in the deck Devi too for sure. Does that mean we need to bring in Vampire Lord? Probably, because we just have Koki to make it work right now. I don't really like Vampire Lord against Chaos, but like maybe they are bringing in Sakuretsus and stuff like that. Sure, we'll see if these are good. We're going first. I think I'll leave in the trap dust shoots. Drag down into the grave, maybe not. Get rid of that. I'm gonna leave in Castle of Dark Illusions and Pumpkin because that's just what we're doing. We can get rid of a couple of these. We're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, maybe we can't bring in all of these cards. I could cut a Mirror Force. I don't really hate that. Maybe I just don't bring in this. Nah, let's just not bring in the Vampire Lords. We've only got one deck Devi, like, and we've got, 3 different ways to search out Koki. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. That's more than enough. All right, let's go first here. Well, Castle of Dark Illusions, anyone? I think that's what we're gonna do. We also have Tribute to the Doomed with Call of the Haunted, so that's pretty nice. Let's set Castle of Dark Illusions. Do I want to kind of go all in here? I don't have to. I can just set the Call of the Haunted and not set the Tutan Mask, because like I could summon out Breaker to break whatever back row they have and then summon out Ryukoki if that's what's happening. All right, let's pass the turn. See if this 1930 defense position monster can do anything here. Upstart, sure. Gain my 1,000, thank you. Yeah, I just don't think we were able to apply the amount of pressure that we needed in the last game. All right, do we have it? Ooh. Creature swap. I could swap first. I kind of just want to Tribute to the Doomed, though. But I'm going to summon Breaker first. See if this works out. We can flip up the Castle of Dark Illusions and see if we can get some attack increases going. Okay, the opponent actually says okay this time. I'm just going to break a random one. Let's do this one right here. Jar of Greed, okay. Not the best breaker in the world, that's for sure. But that's okay. Yeah, let's activate Tribute to the Doomed, get rid of the Koki. Take this out, Deco, very nice. And let's just attack with Breaker. And yeah. See if the Koki's good here. All right, sick. And we can set Tutan Mask behind it. Scapegoat. I'm glad I didn't creature swap. That would have been pretty bad, right? Yeah, I'm not going to flip up Castle of Dark Illusions. That's just that's just not where it's at. Hopefully the opponent doesn't have Heavy Storm here and we can clear all the goats on the next turn. Unfortunately, Tutan Mask does not help against Thousand Eyes Restrict or a Chaos monster. So we could be in a bad spot here. Yeah, there's the Heavy Storm. Okay. Understood. So we're just getting kind of destroyed in this one, right? That just be how it be sometimes. We have a back row. Okay, a back row and a pass. Deck Devi. Come on, man. The turn after I lose my Koki. All right. All right. I see how it is, opponent. Big meanie. I'm not going to flip up Castle. I'm just going to attack one of the tokens, I think. And sure, I'll set the deck Devi. Just hedge a little. I guess I could probably set the creature swap here too, right? Just completely hedge around Delinquent Duo, but we do pick up a Graceful Charity here, so this is the first Trinity of the match. Might be. Oh, Book of Life is excellent. Oh. I guess I don't really want creature swap here, do I? And let's get rid of creature swap, and I'm actually just going to get rid of regenerating mummy. I think that's totally fine. Unfortunately, we lost our Tutan Mask too. But yeah, that's all right. Let's target Koki and Deco here. Opponent's typing. What are we typing, opponent? Does Deco need to be removed for Book of Life to resolve? Okay, so the opponent's actually chaining Raigeki Break. And, okay. They're going to get rid of my Deck Devi. Okay, they can chain Raigeki Break. No. Yeah, the Deco is still... The Deco still gets removed, because Night Assailant actually... Night Assailant resolves... No, Night Assailant resolves on a new chain. Alright, so the Deco's out of here. Do I want to get in for damage? I think I do. Let's flip up. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I had to look up the Book of Life ruling just to make sure. So here's Castle of Dark Illusions. Get on in there. Take out these goats. I'm going to get in for 2,400. The opponent does not have a light in the graveyard. You all know what that means. Thunder Dragon cometh. I don't think I'm going to set Knock just in case of like Breaker from the opponent. I think Knock could be a very, very good card here. So hopefully Thunder Dragon isn't ripped off the top and our opponent just goes Chaos Monster Destroy. What? Every single time. It's just without fail. Oh, Snatch Steal. Okay. Well, I guess we're just Giga dead then, right? That's kind of funny. Opponent lost 200 life points? What? Oh, I completely read Castle of Dark Illusions wrong. Okay, they gain the 200 attack and defense immediately. Then during each of my 4 standby phases, they gain 200 more attack and defense. Okay. Now I have to do math. It's 1680. Okay. All right, so that stays at 2,600 though. Excuse me for not remembering how Castle of Dark Illusions works. All right. Spirit Reaper. Spirit Reaper's not bad. At least, you know, the opponent drew into the Thunder Dragon. At least I didn't have a Chaos Monster as well. So we haven't seen a knock from the opponent just yet. So let's go ahead and set the Spirit Reaper. I'm going to move Breaker to defense, I suppose, and just leave the knock in hand. I'm just going to pass over the turn. If the opponent doesn't have anything to deal with this Reaper, we're going to at least sit here and gain a bunch of life. So there is that. Though things look bad. If I can draw my Heavy Storm, or I was going to say if I draw my Breaker, but Breaker's already here, right? No, Breaker's gone now, but Tribe would be okay here. Heavy Storm would just be excellent. MST is fine. I think MST's in the side, though. All right, we have a face down, so we can knock that. Tribute to the Doomed. Okay. I'm not forgetting a Sinister Serpent, am I? No. Okay, so this is fine. I'm just going to knock the face down monster. All right, get rid of Night Assailant. Sounds good to me. And I'll just pass over the turn. So I have Tribute to the Doom to deal with anything that I need to at any point. I'm sitting here at a very nice 9320 life points. Unless the opponent has a Tsukuyomi or something. Okay, there's a Chaos Sorcerer. That's unfortunate. Gonna lose the Reaper. Heavy Storm, please? Any Heavy Storms off the top. Delicious. Delicious and deserved. Okay. So let's just go ahead and slam that, of course. Get our Koki back. Take a... Ooh, I guess we won't get the Koki back. Okay. Well, it's a good Raigeki break for the opponent. I think we're in a bad spot here. If I had to guess, this is quite a bad spot. Yep, Sork to attack position. Ooh, and Kaiku? All right. I tried my best. What do we want here? Pyramid Turtle? Pyramid Turtle's pretty good. Hold on. That's pretty good. If the opponent has third Raigeki Break or Battle Trap, it's really bad. If they don't, I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, I still have another Koki in the deck, right? Yeah. Okay, let's attack Kaiku. Ring. All right. Yeah, that's like worst possible, right? Okay. Take 1200. No big deal. Set Tribute to the Doom to pass the turn. We know last card in hand is Thunder Dragon, so we draw a random card this turn. All right. Sork to defense, so setting the Tribute to the Doomed actually did something. All right. Opponent just passes the turn. San Gantha. Okay. That could help out. That could get Serpent or something here. I think I'm just going to set it and pass the turn. I'm not going to Tribute to the Doomed here. I'm not going to just like ram it into Kaiku, I don't think. That's not doing me any good. Oh, I could get Pyramid Turtle. I think I'm just going to get Pyramid Turtle. Turtle. Yeah, let's get Pyramid Turtle. Because like the opponent didn't set anything last turn, so if they don't again this turn, now I can ram this into Kaiku. Go grab. Never mind. Everything sucks. I'm bad at this game. I understand. All right, something good. Something very good. All right, let's set ring and hope the opponent doesn't have Book of Moon, right? Pass the turn. Thanks for all of the life points from the Snatch Steal opponent. I appreciate it very, very much. And yeah, just gonna ring up this Kaiku here. Do we have a Book of Moon? We get the oof. We get into game 3. Let's go. All right. What did we see from the opponent that makes us want to change anything? They were not like super duper aggressive, but we did see Kaiku. Does that make me want Mirror Force? Probably not. We didn't see any battle traps, so I'm not totally sold that they went in like on that side of things. It would be nice if they could stop drawing their Snatch Steal. That'd be pretty nice. Could bring in the Drag Downs over Trap Dust Shoot here on the draw, but I don't really think I want to do that. I think I'm just going to run this back. Yeah, sure. Let's see if we can get there. I think Trap Dust Shoot here is still totally fine. The opponent was keeping a healthy amount of cards in their hand. Oh my god, please. Koki. All right. Breaker may be looking all right here. Trap Dust Shoot. Never mind. Breaker looking pathetic. Unfortunate, but here we are, right? At least I get a peek at their hand with my Trap Dust Shoot, so things are even in that sense. Give the deck a good old shuffle. All right. Do I want to set like anything else? I could set the Tutan Mask, like just in case I draw into a Pyramid Turtle or something like that. I think that's fine. I don't really need to set Call of the Haunted, I don't think. Yeah, let's just set Tutan Mask. If like the opponent takes that out, I think that's better for me than them taking out a Call of the Haunted. Call of the Haunted just a higher upside card, but I will flip my Trap Dust Shoot here. Okay, well they only have one monster as well. Opponent, I specifically asked when siding for you to stop drawing the Snatch Steal. That's okay. We have Tutan Mask. Unless they want to run out the MST here. They probably said it. If I had to guess, that's probably MST right there. Could be the other Raigeki break. God bless Castle of Dark Illusions. If they want to Raigeki break it, that's totally fine. I'm just going to set it, and I'll set Call of the Haunted too. I think it's probably okay at this point. We'll just pass the turn. Really hoping this isn't Scapegoat, because, of course, they have the meta. Okay, they're not doing anything here. My turn? Knock. I don't think I'm supposed to be attacking with this. It just doesn't make sense to me. I'm just going to pass the turn. Tutan Mask has such sick art. I like this card a lot. This would actually be like a really pretty super or ultra rare or something like that. Heavy. Okay. Well, if we ever get to the point where that's good, we've got it. But I think this is just another pass the turn situation here. This is not what you want to be doing against Turbo. Of course, you don't want to be just giving them a whole lot of time. But I don't have any pressure. What do you want me to do? If they draw a monster, I've got Tribute to the Doomed, Creature Swap, Nobleman of Crossout. I could already have, like, dealt 4,000 damage with this Castle of Dark Illusions. Pretty close to it anyway. But maybe I am supposed to be attacking with it. It just seems so poor. Like, I don't know. The opponent's not doing anything either. What are we gonna do, opponent? What are we gonna do? I only know 4 of the 7 cards in hand. I guess I actually only know 3. Because they set one of them. Koki. I can't call on the Mummy. I could just summon Koki. That's not that bad. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, why not? I've got an answer to Raigeki Break. I have an answer to another removal with Call of the Haunted. Okay. All right. Let's get in there. See what we can do. All right. Attack number 1. We're in. Let's just pass the turn. They could. One of these, I think, could definitely be MST. This one, I think, specifically has a higher chance of being MST. Could also be the Raigeki Break. They do know about the Tutan Mask, though. If I win this game, this is going to be a very weird match win. I have no idea how well I've played in this. I'm just kind of chilling. Having a good time. All right, face down monster. We've got the knock for that. I can just heavy storm now, too. Which is pretty sick. Another Koki. Oh, that could be... No, because if I heavy storm, then I don't have the Call of the Haunted, but I think I am going to heavy. If they chain Raigeki Break targeting the Koki, then I get the Tutan Mask and just end the chain. Oh, Trap Dust Shoot. Held that for a while. Okay, ring. I will... Yeah, I'll Tutan Mask that. This is a counter trap. All right, cool. So, yeah, all of these are going to get out of here. I will show my hand. Koki's going back to the top. It's unfortunate, but it's fine. Okay, so we did get rid of MST and a Raigeki Break. So we know about Snatch Steal, which is problematic, but we'll just have to deal with that. We do have Tribute to the Doomed to take out the Koki. That's obviously not what you really want to do, but kind of is what it is, right? We got 2 attacks in with a Koki here. Had we been able to keep the Koki and the opponent didn't have the Trap Dust Shoot there, we would have another option to take it out with just like Call of the Mummy or whatever, but... All right, we'll pass the turn. If I draw any monster as well, I can creature swap it. So like a Pyramid Turtle here would be pretty excellent. All right, no dark in the graveyard for the opponent's Thunder Dragon draw. All right. I've drawn like no monsters this game, so I think I'm due another monster for this creature swap, right? By that, I mean I've drawn, what, 4 monsters, 2 Kokis, Breaker, and Castle of Dark Illusions. Actually, I think had I attacked with Castle of Dark Illusions every turn, I think my opponent would actually be dead. I still don't mind keeping it in defense, but, you know, hindsight, like if the opponent had just no pressure at all and I get in there for like 3 or 4 pokes, this 3,200 is 0. I guess it would take the 4 pokes, not the 3, but... Have a Koki opponent. They could tribute for Thunder Dragon, but we'll see. It appears they are. All right. Okay. Ooh, putting it face up. Oh, Dark Balter? That's gonna be a problem here. Oh my God, Book of Life. Yeah. That's so bad for me. All right, I'll pass the turn. Maybe there's a chance on the next turn I draw into like another normal spell and I can just, I don't know, bait them, like bait all of these out. Or something. But they can activate it 3 times. So I would need like another Book of Moon would just kind of like destroy the opponent. Or Book of Life, sorry. I think I said Book of Moon. Sangantha, okay. All right, I'm at 26. All right, something good off the top deck. Let's go. Oh. Tribe, you say? That might just end the game here. So I Tribe. Oh, they're both Fiend. It does end the game. All right. I mean, sometimes you just get there. Get the Fiends out of here, please. Get your Sangan search. Serpente? Sure. Book of Lifetime. Let's go. Koki, come on down. Let's get rid of let's get rid of Sangan, I guess. And we get the GGs. All right, so that was a fun, chill game. Should have set Night Assailant. Yeah. Maybe. Oh, instead of the Sangan. I mean, I had Tribute to the Doomed as well. So, I don't think that would have mattered for the opponent. I'm just kind of chill. Like, I started a new job. It's not Walmart. Walmart is my old job. I was a long time manager at Walmart, but I started a new job this week. I am very tired. I haven't played a whole lot of GOAT this week, so I'm sure this match was a little sloppy from my end, but fun nonetheless. And it's not going to be the last match of this video. We're going to grab another one. All right, we've got our second match here. That first match was so fun. Yeah, it's very nice to come back after like, I don't know, being like super busy and not getting to play a whole lot for a while. Steingate? I haven't played RGT in a while. I switch decks so often that like it's kind of hard to pin me on something, right? Hello? Opponent's name is Aqua Time, so I really hope they're playing a water deck. I would be very disappointed if they are not. But we'll summon out the Regenerating Mummy, and we're just going to set a bunch of cards here because I have a Solemn Judgment. And I don't know if this looks like Steingate to you, opponent, but we're going to go to standby phase. We're just going to chill in the draw phase. Okay. I'll activate the Dust Shoot here then. Okay. Looks like return. It's not the greatest of hands here. I guess I could just take the Zombara and the Shining Angel. Sure. Flip the dust sheet here. Take the Zombara and the Shining Angel. We'll just kind of strand the Chaos Sorcerer. If they want to brain control, then that's fine. I'll take 1800, no big deal. Like I was saying, like I've been really busy. Haven't gotten to play a whole lot this week, so it feels nice to come back and just like have a nice chill time. Record the Halloween episode. Things are good. Heavy Storm. Heavy Storm's not great here. I'm definitely not activating that. What I will do is attack for 1800 with impunity. So now the opponent can't do anything about this. All right, and then I will set the Heavy Storm. And I'll pass a turn. Unfortunately, can't really justify summoning Pumpkin here. Jog is fine. In fact, Pumpkin's probably going to get tossed to a Tribute to the Doomed if I had to guess at some point. But we'll see. We'll see. Zombara the Dark. Yeah. I'm going to solemn it. I'm thinking, opponent. Give me a second. Zombara's out of here. I think that's totally fine. Oh. Drag down into the grave, you say? Yeah, well, let's just do it. I'll discard my Pumpkin. I'll take a look at their hand. Maybe discard the Chaos Sorcerer. Who knows? Might just get rid of the brain control, honestly. Or Snatch Steal? Holy crap. I guess I'd actually rather leave them with Snatch Steal. Yeah. I don't think I can allow them to have both. I'm just going to get rid of the brain control. So I can just Heavy Storm away the Snatch Steal. Oh, Graceful Charity. Sure. Sure. That's a pretty good draw. Go ahead and slam that down. So the opponent's back row is Divine Wrath. Okay. All right. Another Mummy's pretty good. Oh, Spirit Reaper. Reaper's good too. I'm going to get rid of Drag Down. And yeah, I guess I'm just going to get rid of the Mummy. This is fine. They can Divine Wrath the Reaper. I don't think I'm going to let them do that. I think I'm just going to attack with the Mummy and then set the Reaper. That way, if they Snatch Steal here, I can protect my life points a little bit. And I did leave them with Chaos Sorcerer, so I don't want them to just like freely discard a light if they drew into one off of Drag Down. All right, let's see what they've got for me. They have a face down monster. Okay. If I draw something good to discard here, that'd be pretty good. I don't really want to discard Pyramid Turtle. God, if it's like a Shining Angel, that really sucks. I think I'm just going to summon Pyramid Turtle. That's fine. And I'm going to attack. Could be like a Deco or something. If it's a Shining Angel, like, I would rather save the Tribute to the Doomed for Chaos Sorcerer anyway. Gravekeeper Spy is the punish, that's for sure. But this is all right. This is all right. We've got all kinds of answers for Spy. We just got to get there. And we still know, like, this is Divine Wrath. The opponent has a Snatch Steal, which kind of sucks right here, right? They've got a Chaos Sorcerer that's still dead. As long as we can get to an answer for the second Spy, because we can take out a Spy with Tribute to the Doomed. So we already kind of have an answer for one of them. There's a Shining Angel. That's not great for me. Yeah. Oh well. We're going to have to take out the Chaos Sorcerer. with Tribute to the Doomed. But opponent is down to 4,000. Yep. Here comes the Sork. This is fine. Okay, just gonna get rid of the Pyramid Turtle. Cool. I get to keep my mummy. Hopefully I draw into Sinister Serpent here. Book of Life. That would have been... that would have been nice earlier, I guess, but yeah. Yeah, let's just get rid of the Sork. Opponent's holding on to their Snatch Steal, which makes sense. But I kind of wish they wouldn't. Honestly, because I have this Spirit Reaper just chilling. But now we know about, this is Divine Wrath. We know Snatch in hand. We don't know the other two. We're very much down on cards now. They draw Graceful Charity, which is pretty good. I do have this Heavy Storm, so if they set some more cards, maybe I can pick up a plus or two there. Breaker. Okay. Now they can't destroy my Heavy Storm with that. Yeah, Mobius. All right. Lose the Heavy Storm. Interesting that Mobius is the monarch of choice and what I presume is a return deck. Normally you see Zaborg here. But yeah, we lose the Heavy Storm. Mirror Force. Okay. That seems like a good one. I wish I could have heavied here and then set Mirror Force, but you know, it is what it is, right? See if maybe the opponent gets a little greedy. Attacks with a bunch of stuff. No, just the Mobius. All right. I'm not going to activate Mirror Force here. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. And yeah, Snatch Steal on the Reaper. That's fine. Delinquent Duo. I guess I'll throw that. Well, if I throw that off now, then they're just going to know that this is Mirror Force. I'm just going to set it and pass the turn. Hopefully they decide they want to attack for more than just Mobius, but no. All right, I'll Mirror Force it. Get that Mobius out of here. And yeah, I mean, I'm in a really bad spot. Koki is not the draw. That's for sure. I'm just going to flip up. Duo, get some information. I'm not winning this game. Heavy Storm, sure, get it out of here. Pass the turn, probably dead. Moth? Okay. Maybe this isn't return? Don't usually see Moth in the return decks. Yeah, get back Graceful Charity, it's fine. Sure. Spy out of here. Jar out of here. And Tribe. We're not going to kill me. Okay. All right. We take those, I guess. Duo. All right. Bye, Koki. Please, Book of Life off the top. Reaper. Okay, that might keep me alive for a turn. We'll set it. They can destroy with Tribe, obviously, if they leave their card in hand before they attack. What's the level 2 doing here? What is... All right. I see. Let's bring in the Reaper. Creature swaps look pretty good here. Vampire Lord looks pretty good here. That's probably it. Maybe Torrential. I probably don't want Trap Dust Shoot as much for this. Knock is interesting. I think I'll leave that in because we do see like Moth. God, it's not good if they're going to be like just summoning. Knock's sort of an interesting one. I'm going to leave it in. Tutan Mask seems okay. I can cut a Regenerating Mummy. Maybe I do Well, if I'm bringing in the Vampire Lords, let's just cut a couple of regenerating mummies. And let's just cut the drag down into the graves. Sure. We'll even the Nox. Like, I always like gloss over the drag down into the graves. That card's not great. We'll get it out of here. Okay. Delicious. A hand that does something. Slam down the Graceful Charity. I'm not waiting for Sinister Serpent here. Okay, we have Castle of Dark Illusions with Pumpkin, which is really funny. But I think I'm going to discard Pumpkin. And I think I'm just going to discard Vampire Lord. Koki's a little better here, probably. Let's just get rid of the Koki. If we summon out Vampire Lord, we summon out Vampire Lord. And I think I'm actually going to set Castle of Dark Illusions. And I'm just going to set all of these. If the opponent heavy storms, I'll Solemn Judgment. It's fine. I would rather lose both of these to Delinquent Duo than my spells. So this also cuts the opponent off a Trap Dust Shoot if they left that in. Pot of Greed. Yep. Where's my Pot of Greed? No justice in this world. Hopefully they don't just summon level 2. Shining Angel's fine. Yeah, you can take 530. Sounds good to me. Those life points out of here. All right. The opponent had a nice, healthy life total of 7,470. We've got a back row. Do we have any more? We do have another back row. Okay. And another. Okie doke. Sounds good to me. Second Solemn Judgment's pretty good here. I think I'm just going to summon out Vampire Lord, honestly. I don't need a Book of Life or anything. Sure. I'll attack into the Shining Angel. No big deal. I'll put a light in the graveyard. Hiya. Would you like to Sakuretsu armor this opponent? They would. Okay. All right. I'm down for that. I'll set another Solemn Judgment. This comes back on my standby phase, right? Sure. I can't Book of Life. So, yeah, I'll pass the turn. I'll take 1,400 or whatever attack you want to hit me up with. That's fine. I'll get back Vampire Lord. No big deal. Jog is fine. And then if I do put a monster into the graveyard, I've got Book of Life online. Sounds pretty good. Oh, we're going to tribute Shining Angel? Mobius? No, 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 no. Absolutely not. Get that on out of here. Okay, now I don't have to worry about the Shining Angel. That's pretty sick. Bunch of back row from the opponent. Sinister Serpent, not the best, but it's okay. Vampire Lord, come on down. And do I want to summon out the Pyramid Turtle? I don't really have to. I know I have a Solemn Judgment here, but yeah, I think I can just get on in there for 2,000. Okay. I'll declare the effect. We're not calling monster, that's for sure. Just do. Oh, we're gonna Divine Wrath it. Okay. Okay. What would you like to discard? Zombra the Dark? All right. I'll I'll get the Vampire Lord back again. This is fine with me. They do have Dark Light in the graveyard now though, so maybe I want to a Book of Life here. Yeah. Target the Koki and the Angel. Just to make sure I'm not like worried about chaos monsters here. Sick. We get the Angel out of there. Koki is now. And I'll pass the turn. And I get Vampire Lord back next turn. And I can like try to make a push for lethal. 36, 56. Yeah. With Solemn Judgment back up. Oh, the opponent doesn't play anything else? Okay. Breaker. All right. Sounds good to me. Summon out the old breaky boy. That's okay, opponent. I'm assuming that is all right. All right, counter on the breaker. Activate the effect. We're going to target here. Sakuretsu armor. All right. Flip up the pyramid turtle. We're getting in there. We have won the game. Vampire Lord attack. We get the GG. All right. Going to game 3. Do I want the MST? I don't know. I loved... Man, Vampire Lord looked so good there. Maybe we want the MST. I don't know. Call of the Mummy. It's not great. But I kind of want to keep it in just for sickness factor. Like, the MST is more responsible. Yeah, you know what? Let's try to pick up the win here. Let's go 2-0 on Halloween. Brain control looks good too. Nah. No, brain control looks really good, actually, especially if I'm bringing in these Vampire Lords. I could cut the other regenerating mummy, honestly. Tutan Mask is actually... it's still totally fine. Man. Knock looked really bad there. Maybe I just like cut one knock and do like one knock, one brain control. Let's give it a shot. Sure, whatever. I'm playing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tribute monsters. So brain control seems pretty good. It like takes care of Shining Angel pretty well. This hand's awesome. Sure. Please don't hit Pot of Greed. All right, Tribe's fine. I think I'm going to get rid of Book of Life because these have really good synergy, and Pot of Greed, obviously, it's just Pot of Greed. So I'm going to discard the... Please don't have Trap Dust Shoot. Just let me creature swap the breaker. Just let it happen. Ooh. I got a lead on Heavy Storm. Man, I wanted to get the supreme value. But maybe they'll Solemn Judgment this. And then I'll still get to like breaker one of their cards. Jog, sure. Okay. I mean, they just had one Jog as a chainable. Okay, so the log didn't actually name the card, which I think is weird. It used to, right? Whatever. Doesn't matter. We're still yeah, no worries, no worries. You're all good. We're still in a great position here. So let's just slam down this Pot of Greed. Snatch. Ooh. I will yeah, I will take this breaker still. And God, what do I want to get off of Sangan? Probably just Pyramid Turtle at this point. Pyramid Turtle seems pretty good. It takes 900, and yeah, I think it's just Turtle. Yeah, let's just get the Turtle. And I'm just going to set Solemn Judgment. I probably will Solemn Judgment a Snatch Steal here. I absolutely will Solemn Judgment a Snatch Steal here. I don't think that's even a question. But we are, especially if the opponent doesn't have Snatch Steal, we are cruising. What a turn one. Brain control. Yeah, same deal. Same deal. Opponent goes to 5,300. We go to 4,000, but whatever. I've got a breaker. They don't. Oh, God. Please don't be Gravekeeper Spy. I could just not attack, but I don't think that's really an option here. Summon out the Pyramid Turtle. Get in there. Moth. Okay. That's fine. Whatever the opponent wants to get, I don't really care here. They can brain control. It's not really that big of a deal. They can duo, it's fine. Yeah, brain control, sure. I guess this kind of sucks if they have a Zaborg. But it's okay. I guess I die if it's a Zaborg. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to set the Snatch Deal. I'm just going to pass the turn. If I set the Snatch Deal and they brain control a breaker, just take out the Snatch Deal. Do whatever they want. Okay. Yep, here's the brain control. They're taking the breaker. So I imagine they have Zaborg here, right? I guess Zaborg plus Chaos Monster does it. Dark Ruler Hadez? All right, no attack? All right, it would have stopped the Pyramid Turtle anyway, but we're gonna run away with this one. Give me the Dark Ruler. Yes. Didn't have this on my bingo card today, but yeah, get in there, Hadezi boy. This was just thank you. This game 3 was just an absolute beating. We even got duoed turn 1, but just Sangan, take your breaker, draw Solemn Judgment with the Pot of Greed. Was pretty nice. Opponent, if I don't get to respond to you and you're watching this later, I understand depression very much. Don't want to get too dark here. I understand that, and anxiety, all of the mental health issues, they suck. It means a lot to me. Whenever people comment or talk to me about how my videos have helped them in some way, that is like, it's just like way beyond like any sort of like any recognition, money, any kind of that. Knowing that I can be of help to someone in any way is just, I love that I can be in a position to do that, especially being someone who has fought those things a lot in my life. I still remember very early on in the channel's existence, someone commented that they watched my videos every day while they were recovering from ACL surgery and stuff like that. It's mind-blowing that it's something that I make is able to do that. So if you're watching this, thank you. I very much appreciate you sharing that with me, and I hope things get better for you. To everyone else out there who does deal with this stuff, it's hard. It's very hard. I very much understand, but things will get better. They always do. But whenever stuff like this comes up, I like to talk about it a little bit because it's very important. There's not a lot of importance placed on stuff like mental health issues, especially here in the United States where I live, and it's very good to talk about, and it's very good to let people know that, you know, people are here for them, and that things do get better. Keep pressing on, keep doing the things that you love, keep going in whatever capacity that you can. Your best is the best you can do. And if you are doing your best, that is good enough. To not get too dark, that's it. That's it for the video. Hope you guys having a happy Halloween. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll be back with the next one.